Imagine sending a text to your friend 10 miles away, without a phone, and without making a sound anyone around you could actually hear. For the elephants of the Savanna, this isn't science fiction. It's a real, hidden communication system that lets them build a social network across vast, open plains. It's a world of secret frequencies and messages sent straight through the ground, a language we're only just starting to figure out. And it's not magic. It's an incredible feat of physics and biology working in perfect harmony. The African savanna is a place of enormous scale. While elephant family groups can have home ranges stretching for hundreds of square miles, they still manage to coordinate their movements with an almost supernatural sixth sense. For decades, observers were baffled. A whole family might suddenly pivot in unison, heading for a water source miles away that they couldn't possibly see or smell. A matriarch would seem to sense a distant threat, gathering her calves long before any danger was in sight. Different groups, separated by miles, would show up at the same spot, like they'd all received a secret invitation. To our ears, the savanna might seem pretty quiet, other than the occasional magnificent trumpet. We knew elephants used their trunks, ears, and bodies to signal up close. But that just couldn't explain this long-distance teamwork. There was a conversation happening that we were completely deaf to. The mystery was how. How were they talking to each other across such impossible distances? The answer, it turns out, was hidden in a sound so low it sits just below the edge of our own hearing. The first big clue was the discovery of infrasound. Think of that deep, chest-rattling bass you feel at a concert. That's the right idea. Elephants are masters of this. They produce powerful, low-frequency calls called rumbles, with pitches that can dip down to around 15 hertz, just below the 20 hertz limit of human hearing. And these aren't quiet little murmurs. An elephant's rumble can reach a staggering 117 decibels right at the source, putting it in the same league as a loud rock concert. The genius of infrasound is all in the physics. Unlike high-pitched sounds that get scattered by trees and hills, these low-frequency waves travel with incredible efficiency. They just roll right over obstacles, losing very little energy along the way. Under the right atmospheric conditions, like the cool air at dawn and dusk, these infrasonic calls can travel for several miles, and potentially up to 6 miles, 10 kilometers in a best-case scenario. This is their long-range radio, used to coordinate movements, find mates, and warn of danger. This was a revolutionary discovery, pioneered by researchers like Katie Payne, but it was only half the story. The air was one channel, but elephants had another, even more surprising one: the ground itself. So what happens when the wind is howling, or you're in a dense forest that muffles airborne sound? Elephants have an ingenious backup system, one that's built into the very earth they walk on. When an elephant lets out a powerful rumble, that energy doesn't just travel through the air. It also sends vibrations through the ground, spreading out in all directions like ripples in a pond. This is seismic communication. They don't hear these messages with their ears in the normal way. They listen with their feet. The pads of an elephant's foot are packed with super-sensitive nerve endings called Pacinian corpuscles, the same kind of receptors that let you feel your phone vibrate. But elephants are way more sensitive. And even cooler, there's strong evidence for bone conduction. The vibrations travel from their sensitive feet, up the massive bones of their legs, and directly to the inner ear. An elephant can literally feel a message and hear it with its skeleton. Their trunk, when placed on the ground, also acts like a powerful seismic sensor. This is where the distances get truly mind-boggling. While their airborne infrasound typically travels a few miles, scientific models suggest that the seismic waves from their calls could be detected by instruments up to 10 miles away. Even more incredible, Models show that the vibrations from just a running herd might be detectable from as far as 20 miles out. This ground channel, championed by the work of researcher Caitlin O'Connell-Rodwell, can provide a clearer signal in some conditions, giving them a backup channel when the airwaves get noisy. This amazing dual system of communication is one of nature's most sophisticated inventions. We explore incredible stories like this all the time. So if you're enjoying this look into the hidden world of elephants, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us continue to share these stories with you. Having both an airborne and a ground-based signal gives elephants a huge advantage. It's a system with a built-in backup. But it might be even more clever than that. There's a mind-bending theory that this dual-channel system could function as a kind of biological GPS. Think about it. Sound travels at different speeds through the air versus the ground. So there's a tiny time lag between when a rumble reaches an elephant's feet and when it reaches its ears. It's similar to how you estimate the distance of a storm by counting the seconds between lightning and thunder. Scientists theorize that by instinctively processing this minuscule delay, an elephant might be able to get a sense of not just what direction a call is from, but also how far away the caller is. This is still an area of active research, but it points to a remarkable ability to map their social world. So, we have a good idea of how they talk over long distances, but what are they actually saying? We used to think it was just simple stuff. Danger. Water's over here. Let's go. In a groundbreaking 2024 study, researchers using machine learning discovered that elephants appear to use specific vocal labels for each other that function a lot like names. This isn't just mimicking the sound of the elephant they're calling, which is a skill we see in dolphins and parrots. Instead, they seem to be creating unique sounds to get a specific individual's attention and ability much closer to how human names work. During playback experiments, elephants got excited and moved toward the speaker when they heard their own name, but pretty much ignored calls addressed to others. This intricate communication network, fine-tuned over millions of years, is now facing a pervasive threat: noise from humans. The low-frequency sounds from cars, trucks, and machinery create a kind of acoustic static. This noise overlaps with the same low-frequency channels that elephants depend on, potentially masking the rumbles and seismic signals that hold their society together. Some studies show that elephants may change their behavior or avoid areas with high levels of this human-generated noise. It can interfere with their ability to hear important cues from their environment and from each other. While it might not cut them off completely, it's like forcing them to have a conversation in a noisy room, potentially shrinking the range and clarity of their messages. This makes it harder to coordinate, to find mates, and to warn of danger, adding yet another challenge for this already endangered species. So, that message sent across 10 miles of savanna? It's not magic. It's a symphony of physics and biology. It's an airborne rumble carried on the cool evening air. It's a seismic pulse, vibrating through the very bones of the planet, picked up by feet and trunks, tuned to the Earth's subtlest tremors. And it's a language of surprising sophistication, built on individual relationships, and, it now seems, even individual names. Elephants don't just live on the savanna. They are woven into it, listening to its secrets, and to each other in ways we're only just beginning to appreciate. Understanding this hidden world isn't just about scientific curiosity, it's a critical part of their conservation. To protect elephants, we also have to protect their conversations. We have to learn to quiet our own world, so that theirs can continue to be heard. What other animal superpowers do you think are hiding in plain sight? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.